Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about important MCQ on your abiotic factor. So the first one is your what? Temperature. Okay. So what are the important multiple choice questions are there? Some of the important multiple choice questions we will discuss in this particular video. Before starting this one, you should know what are the synonym of this particular abiotic factor. So what are those? You can tell. The first one is your what? That is your what? Density independent. Yes or no? Huh? Density independent, one thing. Okay. Next one is your what? That is known as your catastrophic factor. Okay. This one you should know, catastrophic factor. And the next one is your what? Your non-reactive factor. Huh? These are the synonyms of your what? The abiotic factor. These things are first thing. Okay. Next, coming to the question, animals which maintain a constant body temperature within certain narrow limits. Okay, that is known as what? All of you know that is known as what? Your warm-blooded animals. So here one more important thing is there, that these are also known as which organism? That is your what? You can tell homeothermic organisms, and also your which organisms? That is your endothermic animals. Homeothermic animals and endothermic animals. These two things simultaneously you remember, very important. Next one, you see animals which are not capable of maintaining constant body temperature. They are known as what? Your cold-blooded animals. The synonyms are your what? Poikilothermic animals, otherwise known as what? Your ectothermic animals. Okay, what is that? That is your ectothermic animals. Very important, you please remember along with the examples. Next, animals which maintain body temperature slightly above atmospheric temperature and can air condition their nest. That means colony. Yes or no? So this is known as what? Your socio-homeothermic animals. The example is your what? Honeybees. Yes or no? Here the synonyms are not there. Next question, you see optimum temperature for the normal development of insect is your how much? Answer is already given. Huh? You see 10 to 35 degrees centigrade. Huh? So this will be your right answer. But if you see sometimes what happens, that is also written as what? Your 25 to 32. If this particular range is there, then you have to write down this one for the even better development. Otherwise the range is, actual range is 10 to 35. Even more better development will occur in between 25 to 32 degree centigrade. Okay. Next one, you see, if an insect is given a choice to move along a temperature gradient, it prefers a narrow limit of temperature. That is known as what? That means you see, suppose there is a gradient like 60 is there, 50 is there, 35 is there, 10 is there, -5 is there, -14 is there, -20 is there. Suppose this is the gradient. So here what will happen? If you leave an insect, where it will go? In between 10 to 35, it will try to move. Yes or no? So this temperature range is known as what? You see the options are temperature preferendum, preferred temperature, good temperature, both A and B. So the answer will be your both A and B. Yes or no? So option D will be your right answer. That is your both A and B. Next, what is the maximum fatal temperature? That is your 60 degrees centigrade. All of you know these things. Huh? Then what is the minimum fatal temperature? What is the answer? That is your -14 degrees centigrade. All of you know. Then what is the minimum effective temperature? Minimum effective, that is how much? Your 10 degrees centigrade. And this is also known as, this is a comment work for you, this minimum effective temperature is known as what? Huh? This is a comment work for you. Okay, who will give the answer? I will try to see. Huh? Okay, what is the answer? You try to please mention in the comment box. Next, what is the maximum effective temperature? That is your 35 degrees centigrade. So this is also your comment work. What is the other synonym of this maximum effective temperature? Put in the comment box. Next, ability of insect to withstand the lower temperature. That is known as what? Your thermal constant, cold hardiness, cryopreservation, and atmospheric atomic pressure. What is that? That is your cold hardiness. To have this cold hardiness, okay, what they contain? That is your cryoprotective compounds. Yes or no? Polyols like your glycerols, sugars like your sorbitol and erythritol. Yes or no? So don't get confused. Next, that is important, it may come polyols, okay, this polyols, then your sorbitol, then your erythritol, these are what your cryoprotective compounds, very very important. Then total heat energy required to complete a certain stage of development in the life cycle or in the completion of a physiological process of a species is always constant, and it is termed as what? Constant means whatever constant is there, you see thermal constant. Yes or no? For an insect to complete their life cycle or to complete a particular stage, some temperature is required, and this temperature is always constant for a particular species. That is known as what? Your thermal constant. Yes or no? Very very important, you please remember. Okay. One thing is there, that what is the unit of this particular thermal constant? What is the unit? Unit will be your day degree. Okay, very very important, please remember. Then 1 degree of mean temperature lasting for 1 day, that is known as what? Your day degree again. The unit of thermal constant is day degree, and how much is 1 day degree? Suppose a whole 24 hours are there, what is the mean temperature? Yes, and that is known as what? Your day degree. Okay. Then the amount of development produced in a given unit time by increasing 1 degree centigrade, that will be known as what? That is known as what? Your developmental unit. What is developmental unit? By increasing 1 degree centigrade, how much extra development occurred in a unit time? That is known as what? Your developmental unit. Next, what is the formula of developmental unit? You see, this is very very important. That is your U equals to T by NT. What is U? U is your developmental unit. Okay. What is T? That is your total development. Okay, total development. Then what is NT? NT is your what? Thermal constant. What is that? Your thermal constant. Very very important, please try to remember. Next, a period of suspended activity in individuals occurring during this seasonal low temperature. That means, what is that? Seasonal low temperature, suspended activity. That means what? Winter sleep, that is your hibernation. Yes or no? Then a period of suspended activity in individuals occurring during seasonal high temperature, that means summer sleep. Yes or no? That is known as what? Your estivation. Next, you see, under high temperature, aphids undergo. What they undergo? Whether viviparous reproduction or oviparous reproduction or parthenogenesis or pedogenesis. Answer will be your parthenogenesis. Next, under low temperature, aphids undergo which one? That answer will be your oviparous. You see, if high temperature, then parthenogenesis. If low temperature, then oviparous. Okay, like this you try to remember. Next question. Under high temperature, aphids gives rise to, that is your what? Only male. Very very important. High temperature, parthenogenesis will happen, that to male. This is known as what? Your arenotoki parthenogenesis. Yes or no? Next, low temperature, oviparous, both male and female will come out. Okay, this is the relationship, please you remember. You see, same question. Under low temperature, aphids gives rise to what? Both male and female. This will be your right answer. So you see, we have completed most of the questions, okay, of this particular topic, that is your MCQ on temperature of the abiotic factor. Temperature is an abiotic factor. So you see, temperature not only affect the insect directly but also indirectly. Like temperature will affect the moisture, humidity and all. So they will also affect the insect development. Okay, so like this we have completed the temperature. We will see in the next part about your moisture, humidity, rainfall, everything will complete one by one. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.